That's much better. Thank you guys for coming out to the first ever Saturday night script read for the voice actors to the Avengers for Granite State Comic Con. We have never done this before, and it has never been done, well, it hasn't been done in New England, I don't think. But we're putting on the first one, and we have a lovely cast of characters for you guys for tonight. And without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to the man who will be hosting this evening's festivities, Jeff Zannini.
All right, how are you? You're going to need to be loud because half the room's not here yet. First things first, everybody's aware this is PG-13 to R-rated, correct? If you are under PG-13, this is your fair warning that there will be words you might not want to hear and innuendos they might not understand. So I am warning you now, this is your chance. You cannot complain at the end if you do not leave now. We've done this before, and parents have gone, hey, my kid doesn't know what that means. Well, we're not going to explain it. All right, I don't see. Oh, wait a minute. There was one. You guys are okay over here, right? All right, I'm warned. Hey, fair warning, right? All my witnesses, we warned them, right? All right, there's innuendos, believe me. All right, we're going to start. Those of you who don't know what we're doing up here, good luck, because it's a lot of fun. You can see us online, which is really cool because this is going to go on YouTube. Our last couple videos, the Star Wars, is approaching 2 million hits. We've got several videos at hundreds of thousands, so we're expecting big things because this is the Avengers, as you all know. And the guys up here, I think you know who they are and what they do, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see, what else do I want to say? Oh yeah, at the end, even though it's the end, don't leave. This is a one-time only deal that's going on tonight, and you can't tell you to the end. But only the people in this room will be allowed to get it tonight. So be prepared. At the end, when I say it's over, don't leave. There's something really cool. All right. Can they hear me back there? I hope so. All right, guys, let's start bringing them out. Our first guy, let's see, let's bring out, you all know Johnny Quest, Timon, Axel, Ryden, Quinton Flynn. Next up, let's see, you know him for Billy and Mandy, Invader Zim, Alpha 5, Richard Horvitz. Rich, this way. Rich, we're over here. Hey! Got confused. We don't have to clean the dishes till after the event.
Exactly.
Next up, he's in a Metallica tribute band, I was told earlier. He's Wacko Warner. He's Captain Hero. He's in the Transformers as a Decepticon and an Autobot. Jess Harnell. Dude, are you wearing pants? Are you wearing pants? Sit down.
It's a guy in a wacko suit, and you're this close to being authentic, dude. Lose the pants, and you got it.
All right. Next up, let's see. You might know him as Darkwing Duck. You probably never heard of, I think, a little character, Tigger and Winnie the Pooh. Have you ever heard of that?
Jim Cummings!
All right, we are definitely missing someone. Last but
Mom and Dad.
certainly not least,
Hey.
we have Yakko Warner. We have Pinky from Pinky and the Brain, Carl Weezer, Jimmy Neutron,
Rob Paulsen, folks!
All right, what was that already? What?
Who do we have in the front row here?
Hey,
Who
in
do we
the
have
front row, we have a very special
Look,
guest.
our mother
My
and
parents
father are right here in the front row here.
All right, they're everybody's favorite mom and dad.
They served us steak and lobster last night. Steak and lobster.
Oh my
It was
God.
truly wicked.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, it was
Oh
wicked.
my
wicked
God.
good.
So if anybody heckles, we're coming out there.
That's right.
You got that? All right.
Richard just found out he was a test tube baby, which explains
Yes.
a lot.
Yes. I just found a shard of glass in my bottom, and that's how I knew it was part of the test tube.
Yeah.
Not everybody.
But you got the job. Hey, now, just so you guys know, I already warned everyone, it is PG-13 to
Okay.
R-rated.
Yeah.
So everyone that's here under that knows the warning. There's a few in the front here, but they understand we might say, but...
Easy, Mom.
Yeah, I know.
For what you're about to see, we apologize, all right?
That's what the drape's here for. No one's wearing pants.
For those who are about to rock, we salute you.
Did someone say twerk it?
No, definitely not.
And I don't have much to move. Tighty
All right,
whitey.
On that sour note, when Rich announced this, I thought he said it was a strip read, and I was like, dude, it's 6 guys, man. It's not. Gray didn't make it. It's not gonna work, dude. Hey, calm down now. My parents are here.
Strictly
All right.
speaking.
You all know what we're doing. We're gonna start reading, okay? It's the Avengers. We're starting right on page 1, okay?
Okay.
In the first scene, we have as narrator George Takei.
Which one? Which George? Is that me?
That is Rob Paulsen
Okay.
as George Takei.
Okay.
As Agent Fury, we have Rich as Billy from Billy and Mandy. For Agent Coulson, we have Jess as Bill Cosby. As the other, we have Jim as James Brown.
Wow.
And as Maria Hill, we have Quinton as Christopher Lloyd. Now, you all remember the beginning, right? When the deep voice, the dark, deep, all the smoke as the screen comes in, right? The voiceover. We have Jim doing a very special impersonation of that deep, mysterious, dark voice we all know and love. He's going to read the opening scroll in that deep voice. So whenever you folks are ready, we can start.
Are you ready, New Hampshire?
Yeah.
Who says this isn't a rock show, man?
I've just got one serious question to you all. Glasses on or glasses off?
Okay. That's not
The mystery has been revealed.
Hey, can we check mic volumes? Because Jim's doesn't seem to be on.
Can you guys hear Jimmy? Because he sounds amazing.
No, talk loud,
Yeah,
Jimmy.
turn Jim up.
Crank up Jimmy.
There you go.
Try using your stage voice.
Who that? What the why I oughta 4 2 cents I'd knock your block off.
The mic's almost in his mouth.
No, you didn't even. Yeah, baby.
He's on that.
There
If he
you
was
is.
any closer, this would be X-rated.
Yes. Jeff's on fire tonight.
Yeah.
You are a dirty. My parents are here.
Oh, hello, baby. Yeah, baby, yeah.
Oh, behave.
But if you want to give me like one more degree of gland, that would be fine.
All right.
That's a technical term.
This is a special, deep opening voice that we just want to hear. I think you'll know it.
And there came a day unlike any other, when Earth's mightiest heroes and heroines found themselves united against a common threat. On that day, the Avengers were born and whatnot to fight the foes that no single superhero could withstand. Not unlike my ex-wife, Robin Quivens. Through the years and things of this nature, their roster has prosperated, changing many times, but their glory have never been denied. Denied. Heed the call, then, and whatnot. For now, the Avengers assemble.
Thank you, Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
All right, and scene.
Burning blue flames, a smoky cube shape emerges. The Tesseract. How many S's in Tesseract? Filling the screen with blackness. Exterior throne room, space night. Kneeling behind a throne, a clothed armored figure known as the Other bows.
The Tesseract is awakened, is on the little world, a human world that could wield its power. Have mercy.
The Other faces a horned-shaped shadow, Loki. Loki is handed the Shitori scepter. No Shitori. A long golden handle. Oh my. Fitted with a blue G-man circled with silver blades.
But an airline knows his workings as they never will. Look at here. He's ready to lead and the force. Shitori will follow. Have mercy.
Tens of thousands of Shitori stand ready in a seething mass of neat rows and columns. The ground simply quakes.
The ground quakes. Audience.
Yeah.
The world will be his, the universe yours, and the human. What can it do but burn? Hit me.
How about if I just spank you instead? Yeah. Out in the New Mexico desert, a remote research facility in a state of panic. It's an evacuation. A swooping helicopter flies in. Standing a few yards from the landing pad, a Fed in a suit with badass shades peers at the helicopter as it lands. This is SHIELD agent Phil Coulson. Walking out of the helicopter is SHIELD agent Maria Hill. Sexy, fierce, and... Sexy, fierce, and determined, not unlike myself. Following her, SHIELD director Nick Fury climbs out. Hill and Fury approach Agent Coulson.
So, how bad is it?
Well, you see, that is the problem, sir. We don't know. You see, because a man named Dr. Selvage came around and he read an energy surge from the Tesseract 4 hours ago.
Wait a minute. NASA didn't authorize Selvig to test phase.
What did you say?
I said, test phase.
You see, was not testing it. He wasn't even in the room, Nick Fury. It was spontaneous advancement.
Great balls of fire! It just turned on itself, Marty.
What are the energy levels now, huh?
Well, sir, you see, the energy levels are climbing because when Selvig could not shut it down, we ordered the evac and we also ordered a big bowl of Jell-O pudding. It was so delicious, I was stirring in the bowl.
Yeah! Is it chocolate pudding?
It's the best kind. We got 2 flavors, chocolate and vanilla, dancing together in racial equality. Yes.
Yeah! I like pudding.
They have pudding in the future.
So, how long did everyone out?
Well, the campus should be clear in about the next half hour, as long as it takes to watch a rerun of the Cosby Show, see?
Yeah, that's right.
Do better.
Sir, evacuation may be futile.
Well, maybe we should tell them to go back to sleep.
No, if we can't control the Tesseract's energy, we'll need the DeLorean. There may not be a minimum safe distance.
Geez, that sentence wasn't a very safe distance.
Oh.
That's a very long distance.
Oh, it was a safety dance.
You can dance if you want to.
You can leave your friends behind.
Because your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of Bill Cosby.
You're no
see?
friends of mine.
Oh, crazy.
Listen, I need you to make sure that Phase 2 prototypes are shipped out.
Oh, sir, is that really a priority right now?
Until such time as the world ends, we will act as though it intends to spin on. Clear out the tech below. Every piece of Phase 2 on a truck and gone.
You are a true disciplinarian. Acting is doing. Yes, sir. And scene. All right, we're going to move along quickly because we want to get through most of the stuff we got here. We got the next scene.
That was a note to us, wasn't
The
it?
narrator is going to be Jim. How about as Marlon Brando?
Sure.
We have Barton being played by Donkey from Shrek as Quinton. Barton. We have the scientist being played by Rich as Alpha 5. And we have Fury being played by Tosh Gopher and Selvig being played by Mac Gopher.
Oh,
if you don't know
exciting.
their names, they're the Gophers from Warner Brothers.
There are those 2 little gay gophers on the Looney Tunes show. We can.
Oh, now you know they are.
And what's so awesome is that me and Rob got to be reunited on Looney Tunes as Tosh and Matt Gopher. And when they told us, they said, "You guys are gay. Do you mind?" We said, "We're not just gay.
We're ecstatic. Yeah. I don't really like to be so crass. I like to say there are 2 gophers about which there is no question about their sexual preference.
Oh yes, indeed. Oh, indeed.
Yes, and no ambiguity at all.
All right. Everyone set?
Jesus Christ.
He can't save you now.
Whenever you guys are ready.
Who's Selvig?
Selvig is Mac. Fury is Tosh.
All right, got it.
Interior NASA space rock. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm the cute one, dude.
Yeah.
Rob, do you know which one you are?
Yes.
Are you Tosh or Mac?
I'm Mac.
All right, so you're Tosh, you're Fury.
Any questions?
And there is a difference.
All right, whenever you're ready, Jim.
Okay.
Interior NASA space radiation facility vacuum chamber. Fury enters the lab facility where the Tesseract is being held by a compact Moore solenoid coil chamber.
Oh, don't talk to me, Doctor. I'm listening intently.
Dr. Elvig Selvig, what the goddamn guy's name is, emerges from behind the CMS machine, concerned. The Tesseract is glowing unusually brighter. and flaring shootout at random, whoever that is.
Director!
Oh, is there anything we know for certain? Oh, tell me, do.
Tesseract is misbehaving.
Is that supposed to... Tell me, is that supposed to be funny, humorous, a joke of some kind?
No, it's not funny at all. The Tesseract is not only active, she's misbehaving.
Oh, it does sound exciting. How soon until you pull the plug? Cut the power, cut the cord.
No, she's an energy source. If we turn off the power, she turns it back on. If she reaches peak level.
Oh, we prepared for this, Doctor. Harnessing energy from space. Oh, what a concept.
We don't have the harness. Well, actually, I have a harness back at our little place, but...
Yes, but we don't talk about that in public. Oh, dear.
But it does chafe me. Anyway.
That's what the talcum is for.
Yes. Our calculations are far from complete. Now she's throwing off interference, radiation, nothing harmful, low levels of gamma radiation.
Ooh, that can be harmful and sort of sexy. Where's Barton?
The hawk, up in his nest as usual.
We see Clint Barton, dressed in black tactical gear, like Tessio. He's up on the railings watching them below. Fury calls Barton on his earpiece.
Agent Barton, report.
Barton rappels down from the catwalk.
Rapples.
Thank you. They both walk around the facility.
Now, I only gave you this detail so you could keep a close eye on things.
Well, I see better from a distance, you know what I mean?
Are you seeing anything that might, set this thing off?
Ay, ay, ay! Doctor, it's spiking again.
Oh, dear.
Hercules, 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 Hercules! No one's come or gone. The oven is clean, no contacts, no IMs. If there was any tampering, sir, it wasn't at this end.
At which end?
Yeah, the cube is the doorway to the other side of space, right? The doors open from both sides.
Well, so do I.
And it seems.
Yes. Too easy, man. It was too easy.
All right, move right along.
That was
Okay. This one, as Loki, Quinton, you're Sean Connery.
All right.
As Fury, Invader Zim. As Selvig, how about Michael McDonald?
Yeah.
As in Doobie Brothers, Michael McDonald?
As in the Doobie Brothers, Michael McDonald.
All right, cool. Awesome. This is going to be good.
All right. As, let's see, as Barton, we want Rob as Barton. And there was a voice you just said, and what was his name? He is
Oh, you mean Pat Buttram?
Pat Buttram, yes. We are going with Pat
Yeah.
Buttram as Barton.
Why not?
And as the narrator, let's bring a character nobody really knows. Let's do Tigger.
Wow, how about that?
Oh, you guys have
A lot
heard
to
of him?
say.
All right. It's Pat Buttram, right? Oh, Buttram. That's right.
That was the last scene.
Well, it depends.
Hey, your parents are in the room.
Listen,
Mom, hi, Dad.
Don't listen. All right.
Lobster.
Butt ram.
Monster.
it depends on which side of town you're in, son.
All right. Whenever you're ready, we.
Suddenly, the Tesseract thunders and shakes the entire facility. The Tesseract energy builds up into a beam, which hits at the end of a platform that is wired to the CMS device. The great maelstrom beam fires the Tesseract enginee, then forms a vortex, that which opens up the port, Al. A black hole is created, is that true? A gust of blue energy clouds fills the room. Oh, cheese and crackers, blinding everybody. The Tesseract's energy, and more S's please, forms into a cloud that reaches to the top of the facility's vacuum chamber ceiling. It's abnormally quiet, and then heavy breathing is heard from the platform scene. A figure is kneeling on the platform. Smoke coming off it. It's Lockeye. Hold on. Loki Dookie. Look, it's
smiling in his mischievous manner. He raises up his head and his other. Ooh, he looks deep into the eyes of furry Barton and Sylvan. And he stands up holding the scepter.
Sir! Please put down the spear!
Loki looks at his spear, then suddenly points it at where Fury and Barton are standing and shoots out a blue exploding light towards them. All heck breaks loose. Tigger can't say hell. Machine gun is fired and shot at Loki, but the bullets bounce off him. What a guy. Loki jumps high from the platformy and attacks those firing at him. I would too. In the blink of an eye or two, Loki takes down several guards with his energy knives and energy blast from the scepter. Loki quickly walks toward Barton and he raises his gun, but Loki grabs Barton's hand tenderly.
Barton, you have heart.
See?
Well, you're just like...
Loki points the head of his spear at Barton's head. Ouch, burgers. Barton's eyes suddenly grow black as Loki is busy using his abilities to control the minds of several child personnel. Fury takes the tesseract thingy and he places it back into his case and tries to leave the lab. Well, who can blame him? But then...
No, Highlander. Please don't. I need that like I need Moneypenny.
This doesn't have to get any messier.
Of course it does. I've come here for my dear pussy Law, and she's going to make everything wonderful. And I've come too far for anything else. I am Loki of Asgard. And I am burdened with the glorious purpose of wearing a kilt.
Loki, you don't know him, but he's the brother of Thor.
We have no quarrel with your people.
An ant has no quarrel with a boot.
You planning to step on us?
I come.
Give to them!
Oh, with glad tidings of a world made free.
Free from what?
Well, you see, my young furry, freedom is life's great lie. Once you accept that in your heart, like a gunslinger.
Who are you?
Or an Aerosmith. Loki turns to face, I am turning to face Selvig, who apparently is standing behind me, and I place my spear against Selvig's heart. Selvig's eyes go black. Selvig, once I touch you, you will know peace.
Yes, you say peace. I kind of think you mean the other thing, eh?
Well, peace is all relative.
From a vacuum chamber, Tesseract's energy cloud rapidly builds into what may be an implosion. Ouch.
Sir, Director Fury is a stolen. This place is about to blow. Man, drop 100 feet of rock on us. He means to bury us is what he means to do.
Yes, like the pharaohs of Odin.
He's right. The portal's collapsing on itself. You got 2 minutes before it goes critical.
That's something.
So good.
Well,
Loki
but-
shoots Fury.
What?
I'm tired of waiting. Who
Oh,
falls
no,
to the
wait.
ground?
No, you goddamn you, don't interrupt me, you son of a bitch. It's my line. I am a thespian. I've come all the way here from overseas. I will not be shouted down by an amateur actor who doesn't know his lines and has to read them off a script.
And scene.
All right.
I'd like a quarter pounder with cheese, French fries, and a large milkshake, please.
I'm still the best Bond ever.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
In the next scene, we're going to have a little fun here. We're going to have
What have we been doing so far, you crazy bastard?
No, we're going to have some more. We're going to have
We've been reading the phone book up till now.
We're going to have the first ever shat off.
And tell them what that means, Jeff.
Narrated.
I've already started.
Easy on the pauses.
It's awkward.
Easy on the pauses.
Narrated by Daggett the Angry Beaver. We are going to have Barton, played by Jim as Shatner.
Barton? Oh, okay.
We're going to have Maria Hill, played by Q as Shatner.
Is that William Shatner?
We're going to have Fury, played by Jess as Shatner. And we're going to have Coulson, played by Rob as... You get it.
Hey, before we do this, quick fun fact, you guys, no lie, I live in Studio City, California. My neighbor is William Shatner, and he thinks that I am Gene Simmons from Kiss. So if any of you guys ever meet him, don't tell him, because I've been messing with him for like 12 years, and I don't want to stop now.
Thank goodness no one's recording this.
All right. Is everyone ready? Whenever you're ready, Daggett.
It's a good thing this won't be on the internet.
I said Daggett.
Oh, man.
Interior Pegasus bunker. Entrance of exiting tunnel, night. Spooty Loki, Barton, Selvig, and the other Spooty SHIELD personnel are in the parking lot of the facility, quickly gathering certain weapons. Ooh! Agent Hill watches in confusion, referring to Loki.
I need these vehicles.
Please, tell me.
He.
Who's that?
Tell me.
I was talking.
Agent Hill looks suspiciously at them as they get into the truck and turns to leave. As she's walking away,
Hill, do you copy?
Loki and Barton sharply look at Agent Spooty Hill. You bet, still me. Later that same day, back at the lab, Fury is sitting up, pulling out the bullet, breathing heavily.
Barton is.
Suddenly, Spooty Hill turns to shoot at Barton, but Barton is already pointing his gun at her and starts shooting. He moves the driver's seat of the truck and drives off as Hill keeps shooting back at the lab. Fury is holding his side, running.
He's got the Tesseract. Track it down.
Exterior van night. Agent Coulson jumps into his SHIELD van on his walkie.
You're clear, sir. You need to go.
Interior Pegasus tunnel night. On the Barton's truck, they escape the tunnel and drive into the desert landscape. Fury's helicopter roars over Barton's truck. Ooh. Loki looks up from the chopper's door. It slides open, and Fury stands there holding a gun, shooting at Barton's. Loki, looking at Fury in a fit of rage, points his scepter and shoots out of the blue light. The chopper catches on fire, going down in a fiery ball. Fury jumps out and touches down onto the desert floor. Coming back to his senses, he fires at Loki. But they're too far and too late. Loki looks back, smiling.
Director Fury, do you copy?
The Tesseract is with the hostile force. I have men down.
Observations, Mr. Spock. I mean, Agent Hill.
Interior Pegasus Tunnel night. Agent Hill climbs out of her Jeep, which is sandwiched in. But luckily, not her.
A lot of men still don't understand. They don't know how many survivors.
Sound the general call. I want every living soul not working, rescue, looking for that briefcase.
Roger that.
Coulson, get back to base. This is a level 7. As of right now, we are at war and I live next door to Gene Simmons.
I'd love to, but she's at the bottom of the pool. What do we do now? I can't swim.
And scene. I'd say too soon, but it's really not.
Yeah.
All right, next scene. Narrator, Austin Powers, Quinton Flynn.
Oh, behave.
The narrator is Austin Powers. Natasha, how about Rob, Carl Weezer?
Okay.
I can do that.
Agent Coulson, Jim, Darkwing Duck. Billy as Luchkov. You're going to do Billy as Billy and Mandy.
Okay.
And the Weasley Thug will be played by Roger Rabbit, Jess.
Oh, sweet.
Yep. So whenever you folks feel ready.
Yeah, exterior Russia, baby. Zelensky Plaza, 3rd floor, night, shagadelic. Yeah. Ooh, tall thug. He's in the middle of a groovy beating on Natasha Romanoff. Russian, I am, for her. A slewing, foxy, unbelievably sexy spy. He backhands Natasha's face. She feels the pain, but she does not break down. Luchkov, smiling, walks up to her, baby. Yeah! The dialogue is in Russian!
Yeah, there's no dumb speech on you. Yeah. This is not how I wanted the evening to go ski.
That's Russian.
I know how you wanted this evening to go. And believe me, this is better.
Say, I'd like to know why they sent you to carry out a carrier ski, a stained glass ski, and other random item skis. Eh?
Oh, behave, baby. You see, the tall thug rocks her chair back, yeah? Ooh, behave. Balancing off the edge of an open floor. It's like a trap door Dr. Evil would put together. Natasha is now scared.
I thought General I was in charge of the export business, Jimmy.
Bob?
That's what it says here.
Yes.
Kind of.
Your reputation is quite progression. I mean, quite a progression. The famous Black Widow, nothing but a pretty face.
A pretty face?
Yeah. I like your face.
You really think I'm pretty?
Yeah.
So that's a yes.
Oh, yeah, baby. Shagadelic, man. Oh, shoot. Lushkov slowly walks over to a table filled with tools. He picks up a pair of pliers. Imagine what could happen with that. Yeah. Oh. A tall thug opens her mouth wide open.
We do not need the aluminum of the tubs to transfer the tanks. Tell him, well,
In English.
You have to write it down.
Suddenly, Weasley Thug cell rings, confused as he answers.
Hello, it's Roger Rabbit calling. Oh, yeah? You don't say. You don't say. You don't say.
Who was it? Who was it?
He didn't say.
He said you don't say.
Sometimes it's too easy, you guys.
Lushkov takes the phone, pissed.
Who the hell is this?
I already told you he didn't say.
You're at 114 Zelensky Plaza, 3rd floor. You have an F-22 exactly 8 miles out. Put the woman on the phone or I'll blow up the block before you can make the lobby. Questions?
Lushkov places her cell phone against Natasha's ear. Seeing how she's tied to a chair with her hands behind her back.
We need you to come in.
Are you kidding? I'm
That's
working.
me.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, that's you. Sorry. I'm the chief.
I'm not kidding.
Sorry.
I
Wait a
need
minute.
someone to come in.
Is it?
Sorry, Carl.
I think it's me, Hotshot.
Yes.
Are you kidding? I'm working.
This takes precedence.
I'm in the middle of an interrogation. This moron is giving me everything.
I don't give everything.
Look, you can't pull me out of this right now.
Natasha Barton's been compromised.
Let me put you on hold.
She nods to Lushkov, the fat bastard, checking out his gold member. As Lushkov comes to take the phone off of her, Natasha hits him with all her leg and headbutts him. And like a spider, she stands up elegantly and starts attacking tall Thug by kicking him in the face. Yeah! Then she flips over and falls down hard on Weasley Thug, breaking the chair. She grabs Lushkov, wrapping his leg around with the hanging chain, and drops him down on the open floor, dangling. She picks up the phone and her heels because it's been a long night.
I gotta tell you, these Jimmy Choos are killing me. Where's Barton now?
Actually, we don't know.
But he's alive?
Well, alive is a strong word, but we think so. I'll brief you on everything when you get back. But first, I am the oh, wait, that's the wrong guy.
Yeah.
We need to talk to the big guy.
Coulson, you know that Stark trusts me about as far as he can throw me.
No. I've got Stark. You get the big guy.
I don't even know what the hell this means. Bonjour moi?
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, good night, buddy.
Scene. All right, next scene. Let's bring some fun ones in here. We've got extra fun. The attending woman is Alpha 5.
Ay.
The little girl, how about we do Sylvester Stallone cue? As the little girl. As the narrator, Scratch and Sniff.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that, sure.
You guys know him, that's good.
Absolutely.
As Natasha, how about Cartman, Jess?
Yeah, dude.
You guys know Cartman? Oh, he knows. All right, you got it, right. And as David Banner, let's see, who would be the obvious choice for David Banner? Winnie the Pooh. All right, are you folks ready?
Yeah.
And scene.
Okay, we are in an Indian slum and it is night. A tiny shack, a little girl runs up the steps only to be stopped by an attending woman. Then the tiny little girl spots him, Bruce Banner, the local doctor.
Ay. What are we doing here? Get out. You shouldn't shouldn't be here, Kimberly.
Adrian! This is over the top! I have to see the doctor. He's my father, you know?
Calm down. What's wrong?
I'm not even a woman and my pants just came off. It's amazing.
You know,
More explicit.
It's my father, you know?
Are you finished? These people have to be home by Thanksgiving, you know.
I was just following your lead, Injustice.
Okay. Banner looks behind him, seeing how the girl is staring at a few people, lying down, looking sick.
Is he like them?
The little girl holds all the money she has in the world. Who's the little girl?
Please, I was just the actor takes his moment, you know?
Banner quickly follows the little girl inside her house. As he walks in, the little girl escapes through the window. Banner is left standing there like a dumbass.
Oh, bother. Bother. You should have got paid up front, Banner.
Natasha then appears from behind the curtains. Banner turns around.
You know, for a man who's supposed to be avoiding stress and stuff, you picked a hell of a place to settle, Dr. Banner.
Well, you see, avoiding stress isn't the secret.
Really? Then what is it? Like yoga and stuff? Answer me, Dr. Banner!
Oh, cheese and crackers. You brought me to the edge of the city. Smart I am. I assume the whole place is, surrounded.
Yep, it's just you and me.
And your actress buddy, is she a spy too? Do they really start that young?
They do and I did.
But who are you?
My name is Natasha Romanoff and I am totally sweet, Dr. Banner.
So, in other words, you're here to kill me, Miss Romanoff? Because, you see, that's not going to work out for everyone.
No, of course not, because you're cute and cuddly and stuff. I'm here on behalf of S.H.I.E.L.D., you guys.
S.H.I.E.L.D.? Oh, bother. How did they find me? They're not here to take the honey, are they?
We never lost you, Doctor. We've kept our distance, even helped keep some other interested parties off of your scene.
I don't know what you said, but...
Because I'm saying because Nick Fury seems to trust you, but now I need you to come in.
Oh, but what if I said no?
Then I would kick you in the nuts and tell you to respect my authority. And I would persuade you, Dr. Banner.
Well, the joke's on you. I don't have any.
Attaboy, WC.
But what if the other guy says, no?
Well, you've been more than a year without an incident. I don't think you want to break that totally awesome streak.
But I don't always get what I want.
But Doctor, we are facing a potential global catastrophe.
I still don't know what you said. But those that I actively try to avoid.
Yes. This is the Tesseract, Dr. Banner. It has the potential energy to wipe out the planet.
I can't believe I'm about to say this.
Oh, here we go.
Film this.
What does Fury want me to do? Swallow it?
And
Y'all going to hell.
that is precisely why Disney is the happiest place on earth.
Well, that's between the two of you, but I know he wants you to find it. It has been taken. It emits a gamma signature that is too weak for us to trace. There's no one that knows gamma radiation like you do, and if there was, that's where I would be.
Jesus. So, in other words, Fury isn't after the heffalump of the monster.
Not that he's told me.
And he tells you everything.
Talk to Fury. He needs you on this.
He needs me in a cage.
Nobody's gonna put you in a cage.
Stop lying to me.
The thunderous tone in his voice makes Natasha quickly grab her gun and point it at him. But something is now off in the atmosphere. Banner stands up straight and smiling.
I'm ever so sorry. That was mean. I just wanted to see what you'd do. Now, tell me, why don't we do this the easy way, where you don't use that, and the other guy doesn't make a mess of my honey? Okay, Natasha?
Natasha, still wary, doesn't lower her gun. Then she lowers her gun and speaks directly into her earpiece.
Stand down. We're good here, Kenny.
Amazingly, dozens of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents are surrounding the shack outside. Banner looks at Natasha, charming a smile at her.
Just you and me.
And scene.
I'm telling you, folks.
Where else can you go on Saturday night and have Winnie the Pooh tell you he's going to swallow it? All right.
Well, there is this little town in...
The house on Pooh's
New
corner.
Hampshire. We're in New Hampshire.
You ever heard of Salisbury?
You were there last night. Oh, never mind. All right. Moving on. Next scene, narrator. Jim, how about Ray from Princess and the Frog?
Yeah.
As security council number 1, our gamers out there, how about if we bring Quinton Flynn as Raiden? As Fury, I think we need Invader Zim back.
All right.
As security council 2, hey Rob, Mark Chang.
Yeah. I can do him.
And as Steve, otherwise known as Captain America, how about if we bring in our own Captain Hero? All right, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
As always.
When you're ready, we can go.
The interior, S.H.I.E.L.D. analytical room night, yeah. Fury visits several large monitors as he have a conference with members of the World Security Council. Oh, yeah, you're right.
This is out of line, Director. You're dealing with forces you can't control.
Hey! You ever been in a war, councilman? In a firefight? Did you ever feel an overabundance of control?
Jack the Ripper is beyond control. You saying that this Asgard has declared war on our planet?
Not Asgard! Loki.
Well, you don't have to yell.
Have you not seen the show? That's all I
do. Dude, he can't be working alone. What about the other one? His brother.
Our intelligence says Thor is not a hostile, but he's worlds away. We cannot depend on him to help. It's up to us.
I don't want to help you. You're gross.
Who are you?
It's a great song by the band The Who from 1978. It's also the theme from CSI.
Who are you?
Who? This is why you should be focusing on Phase 2. It was designed for exactly...
Hey, Phase 2 isn't ready. our enemy is. We need a response team!
The Avengers Initiative was shut down.
This isn't about the Avengers!
Listen to me. We're running the world's greatest covert security network, and you're gonna leave the fate of the human race to a handful of freaks?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, that's a... Yeah, why not? It's kind of a good idea.
As I was saying...
Oh, go ahead.
I'm not leaving anything to anyone. We need a response team. Those people may be isolated, unbalanced even. But I believe with the right push, they can be exactly what we need.
Whoa. You believe? War isn't won by sentiment, Doctor. Director.
No! It's won by soldiers!
I am the only soldier here.
Brooklyn Gym. Somewhere in an old armored World War II-esque boxing gym. Steve Rogers, a man out of time. He the first Avenger, yeah. Captain America be pummeling up something fierce on a punching bag. Steve tear the bag open, off his chain even, spilling out the sand, some kind of you betcha. After taking a few breaths, Steve pick up another punching bag, laying next to another dozen bags. He hooked the bag up, stopped punching again, here go Fury.
Trouble sleeping?
I slept for 70 years, sir. I think I've had my fill as well as a couple of threesomes.
Have you the brainworms? Or possibly crabs? Then you should be out celebrating, seeing the world.
I went under. The world was at war. I wake up, they say we won. They didn't say what we lost.
Yeah, well, we've made some mistakes along the way, some very recently.
Are you here with a mission, sir?
I am!
Trying to get me back in the world?
Trying to save it.
Well, there you go. Fury hands Steve a file on Tesseract, along with them other files on Hydra, the bad guy projects.
Oh, Hydra's secret weapon.
Howard Stark finished that out of the ocean. Fished that. He didn't finish it. He fished it. Howard Stark fished that out of the ocean.
Much better,
thank you. When he was looking for you, he thought what we think. The Tesseract could be the key to unlimited, sustainable, ongoing energy. That's something the world sorely needs.
But who took it from you?
He's called Loki. He's not even from around here. There's a lot we'll have to bring you up to speed on, you know. If you're in, the world has gotten even stranger than you already know.
Well, at this point, I doubt anything would surprise me except maybe a 12-year-old girl and a donkey.
Zim doesn't need any girl. Just bring Zim the donkey. Ride the donkey, Fury. $10 says you're wrong. There's a debriefing package. Hey, package, I said package.
He said package.
And it came right after debriefing, so that's a brief package.
You're taking off what is briefs, and then there's a package.
There's a D, yes.
See, it's
There's a D.
Low-hanging fruit.
Later that same day.
What I was gonna say was, Steve train and pick up a punching bag, start walking out the gym.
Is there anything you can tell us about the Tesseract that we ought to know now?
Yes, you Should have left it in the ocean.
Well, there you go.
And scene. All right. Let's see. In the next scene, we're going to switch this one. We're going to do. We've got Tony and Pepper. Okay, I know how I'm going to do this. All right. As Jarvis, how about we bring Jim as Taz?
Oh, yeah.
As the narrator.
Did you just wet your pants?
We're going to bring Orthopox from Destroy All Humans. And as Tony and Pepper, we're going to do, let's see, should we do Yakko and Wacko? All right, then I guess Yakko is going to be Tony and Wacko is going to be Pepper.
That makes sense.
I can do that.
Orthopox is the narrator.
Ah, good. Okie dokie, artichoke.
All right, whenever you folks are ready.
Cryptosporidium, interior ocean night. Out in the Atlantic Ocean, Tony Stark in his Iron Man suit is cutting a pipeline transport with a laser cutter coming from his hand. He then places a Stark energy reactor. It lights up. Iron Man rockets out of the water and flies towards Stark Tower. Hello, Pepper. This is the easiest freaking gig in the world, I swear. You're good on this end. The rest is up to you.
Well, you disconnected the transition lines? Are we off the grid?
Stark Tower is about to become a beacon of self-sustaining clean energy.
Wow, so maybe our reactor takes over and it actually works.
I assume. Light her up. As Iron Man flies to the Stark Tower building, the power is switched on and the Stark sign lights up.
Well, how does it look, big brother?
Like Christmas, but with more me.
Well, gotta go wider on the public awareness campaign. You need to do some press. I can do some more tomorrow, but right now I've got a potty emergency. I'm working on the zoning for the next billboards.
Pepper, you're killing me. Remember? Enjoy the moment, baby.
This is weird. Then get in here and I will.
Good night, everybody!
That was a weird one, man. Yeah.
Tony arrives at his skyscraper penthouse and is in the process of taking off his Iron Man suit through a high-tech gauntlet of gadgets.
Excuse me, sir. Agent Coulson of S.H.I.E.L.D. is on the line.
Yeah, well, I'm not in. I'm actually out.
Excuse me, sir, again some more. I'm afraid he's insisting. Okay, will you talk to him now?
Jarvis, would you come here just a minute? Come closer.
Yeah.
A little closer.
Okay.
A little closer.
Yeah. Oh! So,
yeah.
No?
I said close the line, Jarvis. I got a date.
Okay.
It's all right. Interior Tony's penthouse night.
Levels are holding steady, I think.
Well, of course they are. I was directly involved. Which brings me to my next question. How does it feel to be a genius?
Well, I really wouldn't know now, would I?
You got that right, son. What do you mean? All this came from you?
No, all this came from that.
Pepper points to the energy in his chest plate. Well, give yourself a little credit, please. Stark Tower's your baby. Give yourself 12% of the credit.
But that's 12 more % than you usually give me.
Yeah. Well, an argument could be made for 15.
12%? Here's another weird one. For my baby.
Well, I did do all the heavy lifting. Literally, I lifted the heavy things. And sorry, but the security snafu, that was on you, man.
This is what it says.
Ooh.
My private elevator.
Here we go again.
You mean our elevator? This is really weird, Robbie.
I know.
was teeming with sweaty workmen. Oh, my. Must have been a Village People audition. I don't know. I'm going to pay for that comment about percentages in some subtle way later, aren't I?
It's not gonna be that subtle.
I'll tell you what. Next building's going to say Pots on the tower.
On the least.
Call your mom. Can you bunk over?
My mom's always bunking with somebody. Why should tonight be any different?
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The telephone. I'm afraid my protocols are being overwritten, but not my lines.
And scene. How you guys doing out there so far? Is everybody? I want to keep up with this.
You guys are really, really patient.
You are really patient. You really are.
Man.
All right. Next scene. Agent Coulson.
Yeah.
Jim, how about Richard Pryor? Narrated by, how about Chaos from Skylanders?
Chaos?
All right, Chaos it is. And for Pepper and Tony, let's switch this one up. Let's make, how about John and Paul from the Beatles?
Or Michael Jackson, I'll do him. I'll do Michael
This isn't a debate. We're going to bring Paul in as Pepper and John in as Tony. Now, Quinton, you're Paul, and Jess, you're John.
That's good stuff, you know.
All right, whenever you guys are ready.
Hold on, I'm holding on to blanket.
Stop! We need to talk.
Tony picks up his phone and looks into it at Coulson. Chaos?
Hello and cheerio and all that sort of stuff. You've reached the live model decoy of Tony Stark speaking with his voice. Please leave a message.
But this is urgent.
Well then, leave it urgently.
At that moment, the elevator door opens and Coulson appears.
Security breach. Oh, that's on you, isn't it?
It's only me.
Mr. Stark.
Hey, Phil, come on in, you know. It's good stuff. Good to see you.
Phil? Wait a minute, I thought his first name was Agent.
Well, you know, we're familiar. That's the thing.
Which is why I can't stay, can you, Phil?
No, you can't.
Where the hell did Phil go?
I don't know. Let's just have an apple.
Well, geez, sorry.
I think
tell
you're...
where we were.
I think...
We need you to look this over as soon as possible.
Coulson hands a file to Stark.
I don't like being handed things, Stark.
Except
by Yoko.
Oh, that's my line. That's all right. Anything, because, you know, I love to be handed things, so let's trade.
Good idea.
She passes her glass of champagne to Coulson and takes the file from him and then takes her champagne glass back from Coulson and passes the file over to Stark.
Well, thank you, Jude.
You're welcome, Paul. Official consulting hours are between 8 and 5 every other Thursday.
This is not a consultation.
Is this about the Rolling Stones? Because they're not good.
No. The Rolling Stones edition was scrapped, I thought, and we didn't even qualify.
No, they didn't. We had to give them the first hit. Anyway, I think it's about the Avengers, which I absolutely know nothing about. There's some kind of American band.
Well, no, that's what I said. They're scrapped, and I didn't even qualify.
I see. Well, I didn't know that either.
Well, apparently I'm volatile, self-obsessed, don't play well with others, and married a small Japanese woman.
Now that much we do know. Oh no, Yoko.
This is not about personality profiles anymore.
Well, whatever you say, Mr. Pryor. Miss Potts, you got a minute.
Pepper walks over to Tony, who places the files into his own databases.
You know, I thought we were having a moment. It was like Strawberry Fields Forever.
It was, you know, on Penny Lane. It was grand. Good stuff. Mind yourself. Go veggie. Here's the thing. After Wingspan, I was having 12% of a moment. 12 with you. That's actually a good percentage. This seems serious. I mean, Phil's pretty shaken.
How did you notice? Why is he Phil?
He's not Don. There you go. For some of you who got that. What is this all? What? Hold on.
Oh, well,
this is obviously, you know, the...
Tony expands his arms and different profiles appear in holographic form, floating in the air in front of Tony and Pepper.
And as I was saying, this is this.
Yes, there's that.
Screen appears of Captain America in action, the Hulk roaring as he attacks the army at Culver University. Thor fighting the Destroyer, and another is of Loki and the Tesseract, to which Stark and Pepper look on in awe.
You know, I'm going to take Jet. Come on, Jet. You know, back to the USSR.
Oh, yeah, but that's tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you've got homework. You've got a lot of homework.
Well, what if I didn't?
Well, if you didn't, then you didn't.
Yeah.
You mean if you finished? Oh, well then, yeah, then I'm gonna whisper something in your ear. Yeah. Don't look away embarrassed, it's all right. It's not your first audition.
Well, square deal, it's the last days.
Oh, well.
Pepper kisses him.
Here we go again.
There's where the rumors come. Work hard.
I told you never to kiss me in front of people in New Hampshire.
Same. All right. We're going to bring back that idea. We're going to do a walk-off this time. It's going to be, we're going to narrate this scene by, let's see, we don't want to do Billy. How about we do Billy's dad?
Oh, Billy's dad. All right, Billy.
Billy and Mandy, you know Billy's
Mogar!
dad?
All right, I'll do Mogar.
And we're doing a walk-off, as in Christopher Walken. So everyone, we have Steve, Captain America, Jim as Christopher Walken.
Oh, okay.
Agent Coulson, Rob as Christopher Walken.
Okay.
The other, Jess as Christopher Walken. And Loki, Q as...
Who's the pilot?
I'm going to just, it's one line, so I'm going to have a
Okay,
little
got
bit
it.
of fun.
All right.
I expect
All right.
applause.
Interior Quinjet Day. Inside the Quinjet, Steve is sitting down, holding a tablet, watching the footage of the Hulk's attack on the army at Culver University.
We're about 40 minutes out from base, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
He's hired.
Agent Coulson stands up from his seat and walks over to Steve.
So this Dr. Banner was trying to replicate the serum that was used on me.
A lot of people were.
Yeah.
You were the world's first superhero. Banner thought gamma radiation might hold the key to unlocking Erskine's original formula.
The Hulk roars with fury as he slams a Jeep apart.
With furry?
With fury! Mogar!
They have special conventions for that.
You know, it didn't really go his way, did it?
Not so much. When he's not that thing, though, he's guys like Stephen Hawking, only with more cowbell.
Steve looks confused.
You know, he's like a smart person. I gotta say, it's an honor to meet you. Officially.
Steve smiles at Coulson.
I sort of met you. I mean, I watched you while you were sleeping.
A beat!
Yeah, I mean, I was present while you were unconscious from the ice. You know, it's just a huge honor to have you on board.
Yeah, well, that doesn't make me uncomfortable at all. I hope I'm the man for the job, but not the one you're thinking.
Oh. Oh, you are, absolutely. We made some modifications to the uniform. I had a little design input.
Well, you look like a designer. And the uniform, what, the stars and stripes, they're not a little old-fashioned or what?
With everything that's happening, these things are about to come to light. People might just need a little old-fashioned.
That's a drink.
Interior! Oh, wrong. Underground Lab Day! Loki sits down watching Selvig work with the CMS device. Loki mediates until exterior throne room night. The scepter materializes him back into the throne room of the other. Fully armed in his horned helmet and armor, the other appears from the steps.
Wow, guys. The Shatari grow restless.
You know what I say? Let them go at themselves. I will lead them into glorious battle.
Battle against the mega might of Earth.
Glorious, not lengthy like me. If your force is as formidable as you claim, then...
No, wait, stop.
What?
Hang on.
You
question us.
Us?
You question him. He who put the scepter in your hand. Who gave you ancient knowledge and new purpose when you were cast out, defeated.
But I was king. King of New York. The rightful king of Asgard. Betrayed.
You know, it's crazy.
What's that?
Your ambition is little born of childish need.
I'm a baby man.
We look beyond the earth to greater worlds the Tesseract will unveil.
But you don't have the Tesseract yet.
That was musical.
Thank you. I can dance too, you know.
Yeah, the other... I was praying! The others run over to attack him, but stops as Loki points his scepter.
I don't threaten. But until I open the doors, until your force is mine to command, you are but words.
Oh, you say you will have your war as guardian, but first, I want you to have this watch.
Yes.
This was your father's watch, and I've kept it for you for 20 years. But we'll get into that later, because now, if you fail, the Tesseract is kept from us. There'll be no realm, barren moon, no crevice. See, that's what it was.
Crevice, no crevice.
Where he can't find you, you think you know pain. He'll make you long for something as sweet as pain.
Then you better get yourself an Asgard.
And scene.
Chickadee-boom.
All right, let's move on. Yeah, how about Agent Coulson? Why don't we bring Timon in, Quinton? I heard
sure.
a yes from over there, so we'll go with that.
Yeah, of
Timon.
course.
As Natasha, Jess, Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh, sweet.
As David Banner, Rob, how about Pinky?
Okay.
As, let's see here. What are we going to have Jim do? As Steve, we're going to bring back, we got to bring back Zim. We need Zim. Zim is Captain America.
Guys love Zim.
As,
I'll sit this one out. It's okay.
As Fury, how about Kingdom Hearts fans? Why don't we bring Axel in? Axel as Fury.
All right.
We have, as the narrator, all right, what do you guys think? Should we have Jim do Robert Stack or Bill Clinton? Bill Clinton it is. And as Maria Hill, it's not a lot of lines. Jess, how about you do the Cowardly Lion?
That's who?
As Maria Hill.
Okay.
Can I do Robert Stack instead?
You can do
Sure.
whatever you
Okay,
want.
good.
Tim.
Thank you. Thank you.
So all you just said, Clinton, better applause for Robert Stack.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's true. Huh?
Okay, dude.
And it's funny you mentioned singing in the last one in dancing. Quinton said that he dances. Rich showed us a really interesting dance.
Oh, yeah, and listen, you guys, I'm really excited. I got to interject. Rich, we were hanging out last night having dinner, and Rich was singing all these songs, and once he starts, you can't make him stop. But he did this one song, and I decided, you guys are getting a scoop right now, I am going to quit voiceover, and I'm going to manage this young man right here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now wait.
Fantastic.
You don't know the song yet.
You don't know the song. Before he does this, I want you to ask yourself, if you were in my shoes, would you not give up everything you have going in your lives and career to manage this? Ladies and gentlemen, Richie, grab the mic. Oh, he wants to do his moves, though, probably.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, tastes better than yours. I can teach you, but I'd have to charge. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Damn right, tastes better than yours. Damn right, tastes better than yours.
Richard Horvitz, ladies and gentlemen.
Rich Horvitz.
Forget about it.
Come on, folks.
One day you
I
can
love
say you
this
saw it
kid.
first. You saw the first performance when he's selling out stadiums.
You are too sexy for anybody's shirt.
I'm too sexy for my shoes. I got new shoes in sauce.
He's too sexy for the paneling. Are you kidding?
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
All right, back to the read. Whenever you're ready, Mr. Stack.
Exterior helicarrier landing strip day. The Quinjet lands down a massive battleship known as the Helicarrier. It has 2 runways, one with direct access to a hangar, and one at the rear is aligned along the spine of the vessel. Agent Paulsen and Steve walk down the ramp, meeting up with Natasha.
Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Agent Romanoff. Ooh, Captain Rogers.
Ma'am?
I tell you, I'm in rough shape. I'm a broad now. I tell you, I got no luck with girls. I had a blind date. I saw this girl standing in the street corner. I walked over and she said, "Are you Irene?" She said, "Are you Rodney?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "I'm not Irene." Oh, yeah. Okay, they need you on the bridge. It's FaceTime, okay?
FaceTime, right. Sure, FaceTime, space-time. Love it. See you there.
Oh, I gotta tell you, I'm having a rough week, you know? There was quite the buzz around here finding you in the ice. I thought Paulsen was gonna swoon. Did he ask you to sign his Captain America trading cards yet?
Trading cards?
Oh, they're vintage. He's very proud.
Without realizing, Banner doesn't notice them walking as he is nervous as hell. He moves around as people keep walking in his way.
Dr. Banner?
Steve walks up to Banner and shakes himself. His hands, sorry, his hands.
Oh, yeah, hello. They told me you were coming. Narf.
Word is you can find the cube.
Oh, is that the only word on me?
Narf? What is this, Narf? Only word I care about.
Yeah. Really must be strange for you, all of this.
Well, this is actually kind of familiar.
How disturbing.
Eh?
Oh, who's that? Oh, it's me again.
Hey, gentlemen, you may want to step inside in a minute. It's gonna get a little hard to breathe, you know?
Suddenly the Suddenly the helicarrier starts shaking as it prepares to fly sail.
Is this a submarine, Earth Boy?
Really? They wanted me in a submerged pressurized metal container? Boink.
They both move closer to the edge of the helicarrier. 4 huge lift fans mounted on the sides start to lift into the air into flight. Steve watches in awe as Banner smiles.
Oh no, this is much worse.
The doors part and we enter the bridge of the ship. A flurry of activity. Dozens of agents sit in front of their view screens looking for America's most funniest, hilarious wanted. Nick Fury is at the command chair.
I gotta tell you something. We're at lock, sir.
Wow, Roxas. I like your locks. I think it's good. Let's dance.
The helicarrier rises high into the heavens. Suddenly, the entire ship is covered in reflecting mirrors, which then camouflages in the sky.
Those aren't mirrors. It's sea salt ice cream.
Fury walks over to Banner and extends his hand. Banner reluctantly shakes it.
Doctor, Roxas, thank you for coming.
Well, thank you for asking so nicely. So, how long am I staying, actually?
Once we get our hands on the Tesseract, you're in the clear.
Oh, where are you with that, by the way?
What?
Where are you with that, by the way?
Right here.
Oh, okay. You're quite a disturbed young fellow, aren't you?
Yeah, well, when you're sweeping every wirelessly accessible camera on the planet, me and Pumbaa, you got grubs, cell phones, laptops. If it's connected to a satellite, it's eyes and ears for us.
But I tell you, that's still not going to find them in time, you know?
You have to narrow the field. Now, how many spectrometers do you have access to?
How many are there?
Well, you call every lab you know, tell them to put the spectrometers on the roof and calibrate them for gamma rays. I'll rough out the tracking algorithm based on cluster recognition. I don't even know what the I'm saying. At least we could rule out a few places. Excuse me, do you have somewhere for me to work?
I do. Agent Romanoff. I like that you're so alert. Would you show Dr. Banner to his laboratory in the special room? Please.
Natasha nods and walks off, not unlike myself, leading Banner down the hall.
La 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 la.
Oh, and scene.
Yes.
All right, we're looking good. We've got one short scene and then the two finales, which we want to get through because they're good. All right, this is a short scene. I'm just throwing a bunch of voices. Everyone's got a couple each. The narrator, I want to try Katharine Hepburn.
Oh, Kath, you know, Spencer loved a Laurel Prince. All right. Very good. All right.
Quinton, as Steve, you are Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, all right.
And as Sitwell, Rob, how about Jack Nicholson?
Okie dokie, artichokey.
Yes. And we're going to bring in the Tick. You guys heard of that cartoon? All right, so as Selvig is Jess as the sewer urchin. As Barton, we have Rob as Arthur.
Okay.
As Coulson, Jim, you're Mr. Mental. And then let's see, Rich as Loki. Let's bring back Billy's dad. I liked him.
All right. Billy's dad. All right.
And as Fury, Quinton, how about you do Johnny Carson?
Is that weird? That is some wild stuff.
Who am I?
All right.
You are Mr. Mental as Agent Coulson.
Okay.
Colson.
Fair enough. Where's that?
Whenever you guys all ready? There's a couple.
Yeah.
All right. On your mark there, son.
Interior underground lab vacuum day. Selvig and several scientists walk around the CMS device. Barton walks in holding a tablet.
The fuck are we?
Yeah. Definitely put it over there. Put it over there, yeah. Why'd you find all these people? Yeah, many people, definitely overpopulated, yeah.
S.H.I.E.L.D. has no shortage of enemies, Doctor. He holds up a screen showing information in iridium. Is this the stuff you need?
Yeah, of course, definitely iridium. Definitely iridium found in meteorites. It forms antiprotons. Very hard to get a hold of. Very difficult. Yeah, difficult.
I'm sure what you're saying is true, but I have no idea what it is. Especially if S.H.I.E.L.D. knows you need it, right?
Yeah, definitely I didn't know. The Tesseract has shown me so much. It's more than just knowledge. It's definitely truth. Yeah, truth.
I know. What did it show you, Agent Barton?
My next target.
Tell me what you need.
I'll need a distraction and an eyeball, but not in the face!
Barton grabs his arrow, not unlike Spencer in his last days. Interior helicarrier bridge night. As they are waiting to locate Loki using satellite facial recognition, Paulsen and Steve stand side by side, waiting.
I mean, if it's not too much trouble.
No, it's fine. It's good, you know. It's all right. I like standing here by you, me and my giant forehead.
Yeah. Well, it's a vintage set. It took me a couple of years to collect them all. Near mid, slight foxing around the edges, but you know.
We got a hit. 67% match, man. Weight, cross match, 79%.
Location?
Stuttgart, Germany. 28 Königstrasse. He's not exactly hiding, you know what I'm saying?
All right. That's good. I like that. I think that, how do I say this? Captain, you're the opposite of down. You are up.
And see.
Hello.
I don't think they would either. I wouldn't know. All right, the final two scenes, and I think these are good.
Praise the Lord and pass the I'm going. Wow. Mailman number 3 on the mask. You know, who doesn't remember him?
As the announcer, we're going to have Quinton do Don Pardo.
All right.
Always a classic.
As Captain Steve, Captain America Steve, we're going to bring Billy. I want to hear Billy. Rich Billy. As Iron, no, as Fury, Captain Fury. Quinton, how about Gollum?
Yeah.
As Loki, let's bring back that Tigger guy. As Iron Man, who else but Mr. Ozzy Osbourne, Jeff?
Yeah.
Let's
Take
see.
a wild guess who's going to do that.
And as
You're right.
Natasha. Rob.
Yeah.
Who do you want to be as Natasha? How about we let? Who do we want Rob to be for?
I wished Rob was Jessica Rabbit many, many times.
Yeah.
Is Woody Allen too much for this crowd?
I don't know. No, it's absolutely fine.
Woody Allen as Natasha.
All right.
And if you want to be the elder man, you can do that too, Rob. It's
Yes.
whatever you want.
Okay, great.
That'll be a surprise.
All right.
All right. Whenever you're ready, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Saturday Night Live! Woo! With your host, the Stuttgart Museum Exterior Night. Chaos erupts as the crowd runs away. Loki slowly walks out and materializes in his gold armor and helmet. The police arrive, not the band. With no hesitation, he blasts the cars, flipping them over.
Kneel before me.
The crowd ignores him. Another Loki appears, blocking the crowd. Loki after Loki appear. They all grin as they raise their spears, encircling the crowd.
I said, kneel.
Neil Armstrong, famous astronaut. Oh, that's a different story. Everyone becomes quiet and kneels in front of him. Loki embracing his arms out, smiling.
Now, is this not simpler? Is this not your natural state?
It's the unspoken truth of humanity. You're really not fooling anyone. You crave subjugation and the bright lure of freedom diminishes your life's joy, and a man scramble for power, for identity. You were made to be ruled. In the end, you will always kneel seriously.
As the words resonate to the kneeling crowd, an elder German man refuses to kneel. He's no Nazi, and he's heroic.
Not to men like you.
There are no men like me.
There are always men like you.
Okay, well, now, we're fine. Have it your way. But look to your elder people. Let him be an example.
Loki is about to execute him with his scepter. As the light glows blue, just as the energy beam shoots out, Captain America arrives.
Oh, nuts.
I hope he was wearing a condom.
You know.
I'm still talking.
Oh, sorry.
He dives in just in time and blocks the blast with his shield, knocking down Loki.
How about now?
Your turn.
You know. The last time I was in Germany and saw a man standing above everybody else, we ended up disagreeing because I wouldn't say Kyle, okay?
Oh, yeah. The old soldier trick. A man at a time.
Oh, I'm not the one who's at a time.
Excuse me. Pardon me, Loki, but you drop the weapon and, sort of stand down because it's very disconcerting to me and really ran out of, everything. So just stand down.
Like greased lightning, Loki sends a blast of blue at the quintet. Quinjet, rather, wasn't a band. Sorry. Natasha then maneuvers it just in time. What is it? We will find out, giving Cap the time to throw his shield at Loki. They both begin to deck it out. Cap, using all the moves of a boxer, is knocked down by Loki. Standing over him, he points the scepter's tip on his helmet.
Not today.
Oh, Captain America flips and knocks him out with his leg. Like a Japanese James Brown, Loki grabs him and flips him over. Interior, Quinjet, night.
God, it's not enough Lexapro in the world for this. It's just, the guy's all over the place. I think we have on our hands here is a dead shark.
Suddenly, AC/DC's Shoot to Thrill overdrives the Quinjet speakers.
How about this one? He was turned to steel in the great magnetic field. Has he lost his mind? Can he see or is he blind? Lazy Romanoff, did you miss me? Make your move, Lindsay, guys.
No one knows what he said.
Both Cap and Loki look up at the sky. Tony flies over in his Iron Man suit and blasts Loki right back to the ground. Iron Man touches down. He stands up and pulls out every piece of weaponry the chute has.
Finish with my woman, cause she wouldn't help me with my mind. People think I'm insane because I am frowning all the time. Make you move, lady game.
Loki puts up his hands and surrenders.
Surrender!
His armor materializes away.
Mr. Stark.
Sharon! That's all I'm gonna. I'm not gonna.
All right. Very nice. Thank you, Ozzy. Interior Quinjet night. Natasha watches the skies. Thunder coming out of nowhere. Fury speaks over her headset.
Anything, said? Say anything? No, not a word.
Get him here just low on time. Don't look at me.
With Loki tied up and cuffed to his seat, Tony and Steve watch because they like watching. From a distance, whispering into each other's ears.
I don't like it.
I don't even know what the hell is going on, really. Rock of Ages is giving up so easily.
Yeah, not sure quite what you said, but I don't remember it being ever that easy. That guy packs a wallop, okay?
So you're pretty spry for an older fellow. What's your thing, a thigh master, Pilates?
What?
It's like calisthenics, you know. You might have missed a couple of things, you know, doing time as a capsicle or whatever, you know.
Jeez.
I think you threw up a little bit there.
In your mouth.
Yeah. I like pie.
He likes pie.
Fury didn't tell me he was calling you in.
What? There's a lot of things that Fury doesn't tell you.
Later that same day.
What the fuck are you talking about? Do not step on my lines. I'm the narrator, you little shit. I will bitch slap you from here to Salisbury. Ladies and gentlemen, thunder and lightning nearly hit the jet, making it shake violently.
Oh my God, where is this coming from? This is so, it's really disturbing. I can't handle it, you know.
What's the matter? Scared of a little lightning?
I am not overly fond of what followed.
And I'm going off the rails on a crazy
train.
Let's see.
Told ya.
Wow.
We're all very sorry.
You are such a kind audience, I'm telling you, man. You really are.
All right, here we are, folks, the final scene.
Good, because I gotta pee really badly. Seriously, my teeth are swimming.
All right, let's bring back some favorites here. As Loki, how about Invader Zim? As Jarvis, how about we bring back Michael McDonald?
Okay. Jarvis?
Yes. As Natasha. Rob, you want to do Pinky or the Riddler from Lego Batman?
Oh, God. What? Pinky, Riddler, Pinky?
I'm hearing Pinky, unless you want to do the
All right,
Riddler.
I'll do Pinky.
Pinky it is.
Now, who am I doing? Who is it?
Natasha is
Oh, okay.
Pinky.
All right.
As Thor, we're going to bring in Jess as Arnold Schwarzenegger. As the narrator, Quinton, how about we bring Paul Lint into the picture here?
Would you like Paul Land?
Or would you like Chris Rock?
Paul Land it
I
is,
heard Paul
bitches. Keep your panties together.
As the Captain America, do you remember, I love this character, Foulmouth.
Oh, yeah.
From Tiny Toons. Do you remember Foulmouth?
Oh, yeah. That
All
gummit.
right, Rob, you're Foulmouth as Captain America.
You are foul mouth.
You're dadgum right I am.
And last but not least, Iron Man, Winnie the Pooh.
Are we ready, everybody?
Hey, and by the way, wait. Before we do the last scene, I just have to take a second and say, I think on behalf of all of us, we have had a great time here with you people. We love you people. You people rock. Thank you very much, man. Seriously, all right? Just before it's all over and there's fireworks and dancing midgets and stuff, I wanted to say that. Make sure you heard it. All right.
Yeah, man. And remember, even though we end, do not get up. The surprise is coming.
Oh, that's right. There is. That's right.
And I would like to thank
What's her name, Jeff?
We can't say till the end.
Okay.
You guys made our childhoods.
You just made our day. How about that, buddy? Thank you, bro.
I think Wacko just took his pants off.
All your parents owe us babysitting money.
You guys, seriously speaking, if at the end of the day that's what we all go down with, there can be no better epitaph. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, thank you so much.
And you know what is so incredibly sweet is that David Berkowitz said that very same thing to me.
Ouch!
Yeah, but he said it through his dog, Rob.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, let's thank Jeff Zannini for putting this all together. He made this happen.
Let's do that. And Jeff does the best Boston accent I think I've ever heard. He's actually Swedish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right, when you're ready.
Okay, everybody, let's just sit down. Secret gets a square. Outside, the jet, a blinding light hits the jet. Not a light, a king. The mighty Thor. Thor opens the ramp and grabs Loki by the throat and flies out. Steve and Tony are left dumbstruck. Tony puts the Iron Man helmet on.
Now there's that guy.
Hey, Gad, another Asnarfian?
Yes. Oh! Is that me?
That's foul mouth.
That's what?
Foul mouth. Oh, sorry, that's right. Oh, it's me. Sorry.
You think the guys are friendly?
Jeez, you think that guy's a dadgum friendly?
Oh, it doesn't matter. If he frees Loki or kills him, the Tesseract is lost.
Dadgummit, Stark, we need a dadgum plan, a dadgum attack.
Well, I have a plan. We could attack and kill them all.
Kill them all, let God sort them out. That's what I say.
Iron Man jumps out of the jet, very sexy, and chases after Thor. And Cap grabs just a parachute to follow.
I think I'd sit this one out, Cap. I don't see how I dadgum can. Well, these guys come from legends. They're basically gods. Yeah, there's only one god, ma'am. Or mouse, whatever the hell you are. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't dadgum dress like that. I don't mind telling you.
No, he doesn't, but Liberace does. Cap jumps out of the jet. Oh, exterior, mountain ledge, night. Somewhere out in the European mountains, Thor throws Loki into the side of the mountain. He raises the mighty hammer. Mjolnir. You try pronouncing it. He looks down at his brother, who he thought to be dead, and is angry to see him alive in this fashion.
Tell me something. Why is the Tesseract?
I meant to do that.
I missed you too.
Do I look to be in the gaming mood?
Oh, you should thank me. With the Bifrost gone, how much dark energy did All Father have to muster to conjure you here? Your precious Earth.
Thor drops his junk, causing...
Boom!
Oh, maybe it was something else. Anyway, he's causing the mountain to quake. He picks up Loki because he's good looking, and he's his brother, so that's incestuous. Although Thor is angry for what he has done, a family is everything to a man or God.
I thought you dead.
did you mourn?
We all did. But first, I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
Yes?
Who is your daddy, and what does he do?
Who is your daddy? Is he rich like me?
Stop it! Stop whining! Your mom is not here to wipe your little tushy for you. Who is your daddy, and what does he do?
Your father, Earth Beast. He did tell you my true parentage, did he not?
We were raised together. We played together. We fought together. You remember none of this?
I remember a shadow.
Go on.
Living in the shades of your greatness.
Yes, greatness.
I remember you tossing me into an abyss. I was and should be king!
So you take the world I love as recompense for your imagined slides. No! The earth is under my protection, Lucky.
I'm not Lucky. I'm not Lucky. I'm Loki.
English is my second language. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it. Go on.
I like it. Yes. As I was saying, and you're doing. Yes, I remember it now. And you're doing a marvelous job with that.
Fantastic. I'm incredible.
Later that same day, the humans slaughter each other in droves, while you idly threat. I mean to rule them.
It's like you're watching the movie, isn't it? Are you getting goosebumps too?
And why should they not?
You think yourself about them?
Well, yes.
Then you missed the truth of ruling, brother. Throne would suit you ill.
I've seen worlds you've never known about. I have grown Odin's son in my exile. I have seen the true power of the Tesseract. And when I wield it...
Tell me, who showed you this power? Who controls would be king?
Well, well, it's certainly not the maid.
I am a king!
Not here! You give up the Tesseract. You give up this poisonous dream. You come home.
Well, I don't have it. You need the cube to bring me home. But I've sent it off. And I know not where Major flies back to his grasp.
You listen well, brother.
Thor is knocked off the mountain by Iron Man, who tackles him in mid-flight. Is there anything sexier?
I'm listening.
Exterior forest, continuous. Thor and Iron Man crash into the forest. Thor rolls himself up. Iron Man still standing, but keeps his distance. The helmet opens up.
Do not touch me again. No means no.
Well, then don't touch my honey.
Let me tell you, I'm so happy to hear the little cuddly bear. I didn't remember that you were in the scene. I'm excited. You have no idea who you're dealing with, cuddly bear.
Well, we're not questioning that. Let me take a wild guess. A Shakespeare in the park. Doth mother know you weareth her drapes?
You amuse me. Tell me something. What is your favorite food, little cuddly bear?
A smackerel of don't tell me. Honey.
This is beyond you, cuddly bear. Loki will face his god injustice.
Well, if he gives up the cube, he's all yours. Until then, stay out of my way. You don't want to see me bothered.
Oh my goodness, I think I just came. And went at the same time. The Iron Man helmet clamps up and he walks away in one quick move. Thor pulls Mjolnir, throws it, and knocks Iron Man clear across into a tree. Thor swings the hammer, summoning a ray of energy. I knew a man named Ray once. He was hung like a... Anyway, Iron Man stands up, and from his hand boosters a blast of energy. It knocks the mighty Avenger down. I like it when a man is down. Iron Man flies back up and knocks Thor into a tree. Thor, kneeling on the ground, pulls him to his hand and raises it to the skies and pulls in thunder and lightning. Thor pulls the hammer back at Iron Man, and the outpouring of bolts, lightning increases intensity. Iron Man falls back. Oh.
Power's at 400% capacity. Yeah.
Well, how about that?
Both Thor and Iron Man. They fly backwards toward each other and meet in the middle and ascend up. Thor and Iron Man crash right back down, smashing down everything possible. Excuse me, there's no Chris Rock in this script, okay? Secret gets a square. Iron Man yanks Thor right up. Thor grabs both hand boosters and begins to crush them. And Tony quickly charges as much energy as he can and shoots energy in Thor's face, if that's what you call it. Thor falls back, losing his stance. Iron Man headbutts Thor. With his gold titanium alloy helmet, Thor headbutts him and actually sends Iron Man across the forest. Thor summons back Mjolnir to his hand. Thor stands facing Iron Man, ready to pounce. And Captain America's shield ricochets off both Thor and Iron Man, stopping them. They look out and see Iron Man, Captain America, standing on top. He has the shield in his hand.
Hey, dadgummit, that's enough. Now, look, I don't know what the dadgum you plan on doing here.
I've come here to put an end to Loki's schemes. Come
Yeah?
with me if you want to live.
Then prove it. Put the hammer down, dadgummit.
Yeah, but no, I think that's a bad call. He loves his hammer. Not as much as the narrator, but pretty much. But a smackerel or two anyway.
Anyway, whatever. Thor leaps high into the air, raising that hammer. Captain America crouches down and holds up his shield. Thor brings that hammer down onto the massive shield, and a massive implosion of light reacts to the vibranium shield, creating a massive shock wave that blows up everything standing within a mile. Iron Man stands up, looking around. Lying right behind him is Cap, who never keeps his eye off Thor. Thor looks at both men and says,
Are we done here?
And end.
Thank you so much. You are too kind.
Guys, big round of applause for these guys.